Hey teachers and staff. I've made a really quick video here just discussing cyberbullying, prevention of it, what our school's policies are, and kind of just how to deal with it as we go along here. So first off, what is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is bullying that is using technology, and that technology could be computers, phones, iPads, could be done at home or at school. Bullying is repeated harassment, humiliation, or threatening behavior. So that was kind of just defining what bullying is. There are some different forms of cyberbullying. There are 10 of them. The first one is exclusion. Exclusion is just exactly what it says, leaving someone out. Harassment is just kind of repeatedly contacting them. Outing is where maybe you share a picture that was not meant to be shared, or a video or text message that was not meant to be shared. Cyberstalking, again, kind of goes along with emailing, constantly emailing, knowing where they're at. Fraping is where you create a fake profile, or you update their profile. Fraping is where you update their profile and change things about it. Number 6 is the fake profiles, and fake profiles are the ones where you make a new one and you can use it to bully. It could be anonymous and so on and so forth. Dissing, just disrespecting someone, tricking someone into thinking you're someone you're not. Trolling is usually something that happens in games. And catfishing is making someone be in a relationship with you that they don't really know much about you. You're just making it up. So what does and should our policy include? So within our student handbook, we have a specific definition of harassment, intimidation, and bullying, which does include cyberbullying. Our code of conduct has graduated consequences. So if the bullying continues, the punishment or consequences get worse. We do have procedures for reporting. We have 2 different ways that students can do it anonymously. The first one is with the Stop It app. Remember, the kids all download that at the beginning of the year, and they can anonymously enter the information, and that goes to the counselors and to the principals, and that's been pretty helpful recently. Also online, if you go to the bullying tab, there is an online bullying form. It's a Google form, and so it goes directly to the principals as well as the counselors again. So the next thing, our procedures for investigation. That again goes with our Stop It app and the form. The counselors and the principals go through that and investigate. We also do have in our language that talks about off-campus results and disruption of the school day. So even if they're doing the bullying outside of the school day, if it's a disruption, it is something that we can provide consequences for. And in fact, the legislation has stood with schools that are doing that. And also, we have some steps for preventing, which is coming up on our next couple of slides. So for some prevention, the first thing is that we really need to just continue building a positive school environment. That will take care of so many things. And if we have a positive school environment, kids can go to other teachers that they trust and can report this, so that could take care of it. Education. Within the education part, we can debunk some misperceptions of online data. Kids think that it goes away. They think the Snapchat just goes away, and it doesn't. Build empathy and understanding, continue working with kids, trying to have them see other people's perspectives. Teaching online safety skills. This is something that's very important. Again, kind of going back to that online data, that it's always out there kind of till forever. We're also going to continue equipping our students with strategies for rejecting online abuse, giving them outs for taking care of it, like changing their email address or those items. We also want to get the parents involved, talk to them, have them communicate with their kids, and stay on top of it that way. Once we have a case of cyberbullying, we really need to do a good job of monitoring and continuing to monitor to ensure that after it's been reported and we've assigned consequences, to make sure that it's not still happening. And we also want to expand our discipline toolbox. Just zero tolerance is maybe not the best answer. Just kicking a kid out of school might not solve that problem. So maybe some restorative justice or something along those lines. So in closing, even though the biggest part of this is, even though it might happen outside of the school day, it is our job to protect our kids so they can continue to be the brilliant minds that they are and stay positive and be great kids. Thanks.